Yeah, last week I didn't do a whole lot of blogging. This week it's going to be the same way. Well, that could change depending on who's president this year. Well, for the next 4 years, so like that. Uh, both sides have good points, though I do not like the viewpoints on the right side that says something about a woman getting raped and a woman should not be allowed to abort it simply because if a woman really didn't want to have the child, that woman has to control. And, I mean, at least in today's science, okay? Something may be found in the future. But in today's science, a woman doesn't have control over when she gets pregnant when there's semen introduced to the egg. I mean, and their viewpoint is the fact that women have the ability to stop entry of semen into the egg, like block semen out altogether when they're in distress. And here's the thing. A woman in distress, right? Okay. Let's see, this ground is a little too, it's not walkable. Let me get to, I took a different route than I usually take, and it's not the best route at all. Okay, and this is like a little reservoir here. Darn. Well, I guess I gotta take it. I mean, if I turn around, it will take me longer to get all the way around and back. So, here I go. Here I go again. So my viewpoint on that is that in today's science, that cannot be proven. A woman does not have the ability to stop semen entering the egg. So if a woman gets pregnant during a rape crime, that is not her fault. And my sock got hold of one of those. I hate when you walk through grass and then your sock grabs onto it and then that grass is poking you. Oh my God, this was like the worst decision ever. Oh, and I don't know how to get around it, but just continue walking through it. I mean, I'm talking about deep grass here. All right. Okay, this looks more flat here. I'll just keep walking this here. Okay. Because I don't want to walk near traffic because these cars are traveling 45 to 55 miles per hour. But anyway. So I totally disagree with that. And if these people think that they can take women back to the dark ages, I'm sorry, I'm not voting for that. I believe in equal rights to everybody. Every single person on this planet. And because we're dealing with everything on the country level when it comes to this election, I believe in equal rights to every American citizen and every American green card holder. Okay? How do you determine a person's path in life if it's not you? Okay? Gay marriages is another thing. How does it affect you and your family? Okay, I know I'm getting into politics. Okay. That is not what this vlog is about. And I definitely want to keep my viewpoints away. Maybe sometime in the future, I may get a little political. I may become like the opposite of Rush Limbaugh on the left side, or like Rachel Maddow. Okay, but for now, I just kind of want to stay on the tech side. It just so happens today that today is the day of the elections. We're going to find out who's going to be our president in the next 4 years. For the next 4 years, excuse me. and who's going to take office shortly after the new year. Or if the other person is going to continue to maintain his title. Of course, we know who that is, Barack Obama. Or if someone else is going to take that title as president-elect for a few months and then take on the title as president. Oh, shit, this is kind of dangerous, isn't it? Okay. Let me just get around this. Right now, I'm walking in the street, so there's still other place to walk. You can't really see it, but there's a barricade right here. Make sure there are people behind me. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Let me get off the street here. I did not like that. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not vlogging very much this week, but this is I'm at 6 minutes on this particular recording. It's going to be cut down way short, of course, on the main vlog. I still haven't edited. I haven't worked on last week's vlog. Haven't even touched it yet. I've been extremely busy taking care of personal business. So my last 2 vlogs have been late. But as things start to straighten out, things start to settle down, especially at our new place, then I'll be able to get back into the swing of things. Still vlog whenever I can though. But it's kind of hard to do when there's a lot of personal stuff happening at the same time. You know, shit happens, you know. Hang on, buddy. Copyright infringement. Some lady broke down over there and she was walked across the street over there. And I'm going to sit down for a minute. Here's the problem with her being broke down right there. A lot of cars trying to turn right. I'm afraid that someone's going to hit it straight on because they don't see it, even though she's got her blinkers on. In UK, Windows Phone 8 was released this week. This past weekend, November 2nd, and it's got some good reviews. The only problem is that the Lumia 920 has gotten one bad review. The bad review is the fact that the phone is too damn heavy. You know, it's the Galaxy X3 and the Galaxy Note are big phones, but they're lightweight as hell. I held one. It's very lightweight, even with the extended battery. But the Lumia 920 is very, very, extremely heavy. And so a lot of people who don't really care about a camera feature may complain about that heavy battery, or heavy phone. I don't know. I mean, I will have to, since AT&T here in the United States are the only carriers of the 920, and I decided to go with T-Mobile with HTC Windows Phone X, then I may just go with that phone. That phone, a lot of people say the Windows Phone 8X is a lot lighter. So someone who really does not care about the awesomeness of the camera in the Lumia 920, they're going to probably go with the Windows Phone 8X because it's a lot lighter. Or if they're looking at a budget, they'll go with the Lumia 810 or 820, or they'll go with the Windows Phone 8S. And a person who just wants a big phone but very lightweight and thin, they'll go with the Samsung Ativ S. The Samsung looks like any other Samsung phone. It just looks like another Samsung phone. I mean, it's very standard looking, but it is clean. You know, it is not a bad looking phone. It's very clean, it's very thin, and I'm sure it will do very well in the sales. A person who wants a smaller phone will, of course, get the HTC Windows Phone 8S, S as in Sierra, and get the black. If they just want just a regular phone, it works, but it has some of the bells and whistles, but plain looking, they'll just get a standard 8S. And it's still a good looking phone, though they did make it black and white, two-tone. A lot of people may not like that. Now, another good phone to get is the Lumia 820, which has all the bells and whistles of the Nokia features, just not the camera. The camera is still really good, but not as good as the 920. But you do get the city lens, which I think is a great feature, which I'll be missing on the Windows Phone 8X, because city lens, you're able to walk through a city and literally hold your phone out and see what's nearby. Now, all phones, all Windows 8 phones, Windows Phone 8 I mean, will have the Nokia Drive, which I think is excellent. May not be necessarily a good move for Nokia, because they're taking away some of the main key features that Nokia has been famous for so many years, and that's their navigation program with NavTech. But I guess we will see how that's going to go. The sales in the UK, we're going to see how that is going to be. There's no telling. Yet, even though the phone's been selling for a few days now, I'm going to wait till the end of the week to find out how good Windows Phone 8 is doing in the UK. As far as the US is concerned, I'm going to definitely make a trip to the Microsoft Store this weekend to do a review on the Lumia 920, the Lumia 820, the Lumia 810, the Lumia 822, and HTC Windows Phone 8X and the Windows Phone 8S, as well as the Ativ S. What I like to do is play with the weight, play with the features of the phone, and then on the Lumias, I want to play with the city lens to see how good that is. Because the Microsoft Store is in the domain and there's a lot of shopping shopping there in the domain, I'm kind of interested to see how well the city lands will do when there's a lot of stores and restaurants nearby. And usually the bus shows up by now. I don't know, I probably am a little late. This kind of stuff.